Good evening, card community. It is RJ. It is Sunday, so it is time for the Sunday trivia recap. Okay, so I am here. A couple housekeeping tidbits quick. A little late today because I was away all weekend, family vacation. Just got back about 5:30 Eastern Standard Time on Sunday this evening, but I'm here filming the video. Going to release it ASAP. Hope you all get a chance to watch it. Also, if you won last week, I have been lazy in getting the cards out, so there is. If you're not going to get your cards this week, obviously you haven't. I'm going to sit down tonight and mail out all those cards plus the ones I'm about to give away now. So be patient. I'm a one-man operation here, people. So, all right, Monday. We're actually done with all-star questions, but this one ended up being an all-star question anyway. Who was the first pitcher to appear in the all-star game representing each league? So this person started their career in one league, appeared in the All Star game, and then at some time in the future was either traded or joined the other team, another team in the other league. Who was that? The answer: one Mr. Jim Bunning. Jim Bunning was obviously started with the Tigers, but he did eventually get traded to the Phillies in 1964. He was a five-time All-Star for the Tigers and a two-time All-Star for the Phillies. And then when he towed the rubber in the 1964 All-Star game for the Phillies, at that moment he became the first pitcher to pitch for both leagues in the All-Star game. That was your answer. You're playing for two legendary Pirate players, Willie Stargell and Bill Mazeroski. Again, these are from the 2003 Topps Gallery Hall of Fame edition. That's what you're playing for. All right, the individuals up here on the screen were kind enough to throw out a guess on this question. Did have a lot of options, a lot of guesses. Some people said Warren Spahn, believe it or not. A number of other guesses. Some people had modern, but you had to think it was definitely it would have been prior to the 80s. I don't know, but anyway, people up here on the screen, like I said, were kind enough to throw out a guess. We will shuffle once and spin. You must hit 3 times on my channel in order to win. I do that because not a lot of people enter in. There's only 11 on this one. And since not a lot of people enter, I can do it 3 times. Plus, I always hate being a person who does one and done. And then when it's one and done, the suspense is over real quickly. I like to draw it out a little bit and give everybody a chance to possibly win, all right? So here we go. Good luck to everybody on this one. So, let's turn the sound on. Don't know why the sound was off. Here you go. Don't know. So this week, a couple interesting things this week. I had recently said that I was thinking about changing the scope of my collection because as I began doing a lot of things with my cards, as I began to purchase a lot of cards, we all say, and this is true to a large degree, we don't necessarily care about the value of our cards. We're much more interested in the cards themselves. But at the same time, we all are interested in the value of the cards. If we weren't, we wouldn't care about the value. We wouldn't care what they cost. We also wouldn't care if somebody, say, came in late at night and stole all your collections. You'd be sad, but if you traded away something, you wouldn't care about the value of what you were getting versus the value of your cards. If I needed a, if I needed a Mike Schmidt rookie card per se, and I didn't have one, but I did have two 1952 Topps Mickey Mantle cards. If that was a scenario, and the guy who had a PSA 10 Mike Schmidt card wanted my PSA 10 Mickey Mantle rookie card, I would just trade it to him without thinking, because I want, we can pause in that story. So Hunter Butcher, you got these awesome pirate cards. They're coming your way. I think you won last week, and I haven't sent out your other cards, so bear that in mind. So moving on to Wednesday's question. Wednesday's question, interesting one. I said, who was the first person to come to the plate in an official Major League regular season game played on artificial turf? Now, given that question, a couple things are given by default. One is, it had to have happened in the Houston Astrodome. That was the first stadium with AstroTurf, artificial turf. Secondly, it had to have been the visiting team, because a visiting team member would have come to bat before the Colt 45 or Astros player. And in fact, it was the Astros, because while the Colt 45s started in 1962, I thought they had gone to AstroTurf a lot faster, but apparently they didn't go to AstroTurf until 1966. So on April the 18th, 1966, the Astros hosted the Los Angeles Dodgers, and leadoff hitter Maury Wills stepped to the plate for the first time ever in a field with artificial turf. That was the answer. A little thing I learned, they did not turf the entire field until July. They weren't able to get it all done until July. So that was Maury Wills was the answer. What you're playing for are two great members of the Cleveland Indians, Napoleon Lajoie and Bob Feller. Those are the cards you're playing for. Everybody up here on the screen was kind enough to throw out a guess. Hunter Butcher did not put out a guess for this one, which is important because you could only win once a week on my channel. So Hunter would not be eligible for this one, but everybody else is. Again, quick show everybody's name there so you see your name on there. I will shuffle once and spin, so good luck to everybody on this one as well. Shuffle. There we go. So my story, if I want to trade that guy my 1952 Mickey Mantle card, and in return, he was going to give me his 1973 Topps Mike Schmidt rookie card. That's 1 for 1. And if I really didn't care about the value of the card, I'd do it, because I needed that Schmidt card, and I had 2 of the Mickey Mantles. But again, we all care. It's just we do. I mean, there's no shame in saying it. We all do care about the value of our cards. And some of the cards I've been spending money on, I started to think to myself, I'd rather invest my money in buying cards that I like that had a little bit more value. So I'm actually going to start purging my collection of some of my cards to earn a little bit of money and start buying other cards. And I'm probably going to end up doing what a lot of other people do. Now, to some degree, there's other things I'm going to keep collecting that are unique to me, but I'm probably going to do a couple PSA set registry player runs. All right. I say that because there's value in those cards. You know, there's value in PSA 8, 9, 10s of cards that are of Hall of Famers and that appear on the PSA set registry. So I have in my mind a goal to start collecting some of those cards. I'll show off this week my first foray into something other than Mike Schmidt. I have a couple other PSA set registries going, but I haven't. Every once in a while, I'll show off something in that. But this will be the first time ever I have started a specific player run of anybody who wasn't Mike Schmidt. And like I said, if you come back on Monday, I'll go over it. Lisa Z, I believe that's 3 for you, Lisa. Where is Lisa here? Pretty sure Lisa's third hit was that. Yep. Congrats to you, Lisa. Lisa hasn't won in a while, so hey, congrats to you, Lisa. I may throw in a couple other cool Tiger items for you, but you're getting these awesome cards, all right? Moving on to Friday. Friday's question. Let me take off Lisa real quick. Take off Hunter Butcher real quick. Friday's question. I'm pretty sure I'd asked this one before, but it was some time ago. It's just a really cool question. Which Hall of Fame pitcher? So this person was a pitcher in his career and made the Hall of Fame as a pitcher. Which Hall of Fame pitcher stepped to plate in his first major league at bat, first time stepping up to the plate in a major league game, and promptly hit a home run? And then, following that feat of prodigious power and strength, never hit another home run in his entire 21-year major league career. Who was that unlucky individual? The answer, one Mr. Hoyt Wilhelm. This is his 1964 Topps card. So Hoyt Wilhelm was the answer on that one. What you're playing for there, two awesome members of the San Francisco Giants, Juan Marichal and Willie McCovey. All right. So the individuals up here on the screen were kind enough to throw out a guess. We will shuffle once and spin. Good luck to everybody on that one. So yes, I have started a new player run. I still got a couple other PSA set registry sets I'm working on. What was I saying? The all-time great Phillies PSA set registry, as well as the Golden Press, 1961 Golden Press cards, PSA set registry. Those are two I'm also working on. I'm slabbing up a couple new cards. I'm about to send in an order to PSA soon. I just haven't gotten around to it. I haven't made it a priority. Something I'm a little sad that I've neglected is doing some trades on the tradingcarddatabase.com, as well as doing some more views of videos. But I've been spending more time with the family recent months, so the summertime and all that, well, school's about to start up again. People's lives are going to get busier, so I'll have a little bit more time in my hands, hopefully, to undertake some baseball carding activities. So hopefully that'll happen in the near future. Get a lot of different people hitting on this one. I don't think we have three anywhere yet. We got a couple twos, but no threes. So got a couple of the great, other than like a new player run, I do have a couple other obviously interesting things to show off this week. So tune in if you are able. And didn't do a lot of shopping certainly this weekend because I wasn't around, but did do a couple little things, a couple little eBay whatnots, and hopefully they'll be arriving in the near future. Is that three? That is three for Gradeworthy. So congrats to Alan over at Gradeworthy. You're going to get these two awesome cards. All right. So that's all I have for you today, everybody. I got my two Philly stars up there on the board as cards of the 2024 Zach Wheeler and Bryce Harper, trying to support my Phillies as they go down in flames time and time again. We're starting to worry up here in Philly if this is like another episode of the 1964 collapse. But we have faith that they'll make it to the playoffs, and then anything can happen. So anyway, that's all I have for you today. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, and all that jazz. I really do appreciate your support, as I try my best to support everybody else in this great card community. All right. Thanks for watching. Have a great week, and take care.